What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Nesson Digital Studio for Bruins Now. I'm Courtney Cox, and while we've only had 2 Bruins games since the last time we chatted, all hockey fans can take a deep breath because it's over. The trade deadline has come and gone, and it brought one Massachusetts native home.
I was refreshing Twitter. I don't know when I was going to actually find out for real. But, you know, they couldn't tell me, but all he said was, I think you'll be okay with it. And so I had a hunch that it was going to be here. I was hoping, and it worked out.
Charlie Coyle came to the Bruins in a trade with Minnesota for Ryan Donato and made his debut against St. Louis. Coyle scored his first goal in black and gold in the 3rd round of the shootout loss to St. Louis on Saturday. The Weymouth native didn't record any points in the win over the Sharks on Tuesday, but he has the fans excited as well as head coach Bruce Cassidy.
We feel that, I've been told, I think that's his best position. Can he go up and play right wing, especially with, Pasta out? Yeah, he could play with Kretsch or Bergie Marsh somewhere up in the lineup. So we're fortunate. I think it's a good acquisition because of that, because he can fill either hole. And maybe both in the same game. He can move back and forth depending on the needs. So I think it's good for us. Good size, good talent, young.
Coyle has been a Mass guy through and through. Like I said, he's from Weymouth, Mass, and attended Boston University. He's been in the league since 2012, was drafted in 2010, 28th overall. Playing 6.5 seasons with the Wild, he has 91 goals in his career, 151 assists. Welcome to Boston, Charlie. And while Coyle made the first splash, that wasn't the only move the Bruins made. The Bees also acquired Marcus Johansson before the deadline. Coyle fits into the 3rd line center, while Johansson heads to the wing on the 2nd line. The 28-year-old was the 24th overall pick in 2009 and has played for the Capitals for 7 seasons, and then the Devils for a season and a half before coming to Boston. An interesting part to this one, there was beef between he and Brad Marchand, but it seems to be a thing of the past.
That's water under the bridge. I think it's hockey, it's a tough game, and he called me yesterday and we spoke for a bit, and he apologized, which I think was great, and and I just said that stuff happens a lot, and it's just fun to be here, and it's fun to be his teammate, and I think he's one of the best players in the league. So it's just I'm fun to be on this side of it now.
The Bruins took on the Sharks for the 2nd time this month, and they took both of them in stride. The first, a close one, was tough on the road, an overtime win out in San Jose, and the second one, a 4-1 blowout at the TD Garden. Here are the exclusive highlights. Okay, just kidding. Right restrictions really hurt us here. But with the win, the Bruins extend their impressive point streak to 14 games. They've recorded a point in every game since the All-Star break. The Bees scored 3 goals in a span of 3 minutes and 19 seconds in the 2nd period to take a 4-1 lead. The last goal was a shorthanded tally by Brad Marchand, who scored his 25th goal of the year. He tied Rick Middleton for the most shorthanded goals in Bruins history. Yaroslav Halak was hardly tested. He made 19 saves and is 4-0 with a .966 save percentage in his last 4 games. And while that win was the first one for our new guy Charlie Coyle, the first time he played at the TD Garden while calling it home, it was also a very special night for number 13. He took the ice for the ceremonial puck drop with the family of fallen Weymouth police officer Michael Chestnut. Coyle then met with the family after the game. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, he knew they're from Weymouth, and he said, "You go take it." So that was pretty classy by him, and it was a great honor to do that. So.
Obviously, an emotional night all around. And the Bruins are staying home for a bit. They take on the NHL best Tampa Bay Lightning on Thursday night. Johansson will take on his former team, the Devils, on March 2nd. The Hurricanes come to town on the 5th, the Panthers on the 7th, and the Senators on the 9th round out the home stand. All right, that will do it for this episode. You've got 4 home games before the Bees hit the road to Pittsburgh, so get yourself to a game. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. Go Bruins.